Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Monster Interrupted podcast. I am your host, GM Jeff Ball, and we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition's Abomination Vaults. Now, we've tried, as I've said in the last 20-odd episodes, to do the remastered edition as far as the characters are concerned, and we try to tweak the monsters a little bit where I can, when I can. Tonight, we have leaving off. Do you guys believe that this was a good boss fight? Were you happy with the results of said boss fight?
Or a comment, was I a participant in this boss fight?
Yeah.
The very beginning you were, yes.
Well, since I haven't been here, so yes, if I remember everything correctly.
You started off and you finished it. You just missed a little bit in the middle.
Well, there you go.
What even were we fighting?
The little silly pixie thing that every time there was light, she would disappear and turn
Not
invisible.
A great recollection of this fight.
You have no.
It's just Markov screaming, saying it's right there and pointing.
Yes, I remember now.
That's good, eh? Yeah. So
you were asking us questions.
I was asking questions about the boss fight that you vaguely remember.
I'm old, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go into the party sheet and award a little bit of XP. How's that sound? Not that you guys are level anytime soon.
How kind of you.
Well, considering you guys are you just leveled, right? So you only got 80 XP for the last interesting thing.
800, did you say? Listen, you got such a nice haircut. You look fabulous, darling. I'm telling you, fabulous.
I went really cut. Wife's not happy. Not happy at all.
Just tell Cheryl that I could have cut it for you.
Elric is very confused of where he is, though, because he did miss actually getting to this spot of the dungeon.
What's that?
Elric is very confused where he is, though.
Oh, because you guys were poofing. You were dropping in and out, right?
Yeah, he showed up for the beginning of the boss fight and has these two rooms revealed, and that's it. No idea where he is.
It's okay, you'll be fine.
That's funny. Fraga comes back. Kapoof. Because that's a thing. So with the sudden poofing away, the Silver Rune once again strikes, and Tassie is removed temporarily, and Craiga Silvertusk comes in. Hey, we won! Once more. You guys are left with the onerous, boring task. Probably just want to skip over it, of actually searching the room for treasure and such.
Search and found a book at the end of last session.
That's right. That's right. An Effable Hauntings book. I think it was it? I think it was actually Pip that Elric. Remember that it was Elric that figured this book out. The volume contains the formula to create undead ritual to create poltergeists. It also contains detailed academic analysis of the ghostly weapon spell, which would help you guys. A character who can cast 3rd level arcane or occult spells could use these notes and retrain a 3rd level spell ability into the ghostly weapon with only 1 day of downtime. So you guys could go to the surface, and you've been running it you've ran into 2 ghosts, the Drow and the Librarian. Seems to be a theme here. And now you found a formula how to actually, for free, without spending money, have a spell where you could cast a spell on your weapons and make a ghost touch weapon.
There is a problem with this.
What's that?
Elric didn't have the bulk to carry it. That was on Tassie.
Oh, right. Well, we'll worry about that later. Do we even have an occult caster? Or an arcane caster in the party? We have 2 divine casters, 3 if you count Corey's sideline architect monk / cleric. We have no arcane casters. Well, you will sell the book for potions of ghost weapon poured over your sword. That's okay. Anyone dies. Maybe an arcane or occult caster would be the key, right? Our goblin, played by Troy, was a witch. He was occult, but he got written out and he wrote in as cleric. So, perhaps the goblin will come back one day. Anyway, so there's that. Some interesting books. Perhaps where Tassie is gone, he is selling them to Morlament. Well, that solves that problem. Now, we have a door on the north wall, on the east side of the north wall, and we have a door on the south wall at its center, in this furniture room where we first discovered this pixie-like fae. Not in the adjacent room, which is rectangle, also has smashed furniture, because we hate IKEA. What do you do?
Dubsy, do you know how we got here?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was totally walking here and stuff. We went through a room and then another room, and now we're in this room.
Is everyone okay to keep exploring, or should we head back out for a second?
Hey, I seem pretty good.
All right then. Let us go to the north then, as I hear a weird gong through the air.
Keep him muted. Manually mute Corey override. That's fine.
Gong. I heard the same thing.
Yeah,
Maybe we should follow the gong sound.
Follow the gong.
Ognell, you're here. Jeez. Oh,
Surprise!
welcome back. Craiga,
thank
could
you.
you check to see if that door is unlocked ahead of you?
Right, let's check it out. Well, I check if it's locked.
It is not.
I make sure to have my weapon out, and I like push through the door.
Okay. It is. You peek inside. A
Bloody
bathtub
bathtub.
and a commode in this room are surprisingly clean. And unfortunately, Craig is at the front of the line, so not for long.
Hey, Cognell, you can probably wash your feet in here. I'm sick of smelling them.
Oh.
Oh, easy now. I showered last month. Is it that time already?
You never know. Could be a magic tub. Make your feet smell good forever.
Lead the way, good man.
I gesture to the washroom here.
He's showing him, like, this is how you turn on the water. And huh? Pulls soap out of his pack. There you go. There you go. It's funny because there's not a lot of room in here, and it actually looks like Cognewell is sitting on the toilet. It's because I threw the mini in there. He's standing on the toilet looking into the tub that you're filling, right?
Perception in the tower?
Yes.
I don't think that worked. I put it on the tower. I don't know why I didn't.
That's
So
fine.
that's 26.
Clean tub, that kind of thing. Now, I wouldn't say this is modern plumbing. Like they have a basic water pressure system using like natural water and flow. So I wouldn't say it's the greatest working toilet, but the tank will slowly refill from the swamp, not smell great. And water will take whatever you do in said toilet away back into the swamp and make it smell worse. And then they would have to have some kind of fresh water supply they could bucket in or fill, but I'm assuming after 500 years, pipes and water are not working so well. However,
Would I have to do like a closer look if I wanted to see if there's any sort of like handle that opens a secret door or something like that?
how about you give me one in the tower? You too, Cognewell. Now that we're not exploring the function of the room and exploring for secret exits and treasures and things, why don't you boys throw some perception in the tower and we'll see where we land. No drugs or wads of cash in the back of the tank of the toilet. No diamond rings from scorned lovers. Engagement rings caught in the drain of the sink or drain of the bathtub. And no alternate exits at this time that you two can discern. What do you do?
Dubsy, come help me listen through this door to our south while they muck about with the toilet and bathtub.
Okay.
Perception, gentlemen. And thank you for your efficiency. Not a bad idea.
Listening.
No, don't seem to hear much.
Can anybody check detect magic?
Friend Elric.
In here, Cogsy. I think we should catch up with the other two. They're checking out the door in the bottom of the room.
Well, I suppose. Lead the way, good man.
Elric tries the door. Is it locked?
It is not.
Wizardman, Elric, right? Can you, I don't know, do some sort of magic-y thing and detect anything beyond the door?
Fortunately, I would have to see it to detect it.
All right. Well, if it's okay with you, I'll go in first.
Be my guest.
I got you back.
Okay. Stacking at the door. Everyone's ready to charge or flee. You open the door, and we have a now empty room. Looks like it was probably some sort of guard post. Nothing seems to remain, obviously, than a broken stool and a well-used whetstone. And stairs that lead down through a door that is a little bit off of its hinge.
Pretty tight in here. Only one other way out, I see. Be careful on coming through here.
Why is that door like that? Perception, please.
Okay. It does not look like it was pried open. It does not look like it was carelessly unlocked. It appears as if something small eked through and hasn't needed to open it more because of the actual dust scratching. There's a sort of a worn bit with the door only opening a small amount to possibly let small egress creature through. Do you know of any small creatures that might have been around of late?
Fairies.
Just saying. So, you guys want to head on downstairs and take on a brand new level without even finishing this one at only 3rd level? I'm down for that. Anyone? We could have a new caster and party in the works sooner than we thought. Only Tassie survived because he's not here tonight. He just comes back and he's alone. Can you imagine getting teleported back and around bodies? Oh dear.
This blasted crypt. I'm getting sick of these doors. I don't ever want to see one again once we're out of here.
Doors in general, Kraga?
Well, yeah.
There, lad. You dream big and you don't let anyone stop you.
I'll tell you one thing. This mall's itching to smash some more skulls. I feel sorry for what's ever on the other side of that door, if there is anything.
Nethys has come and spoken to my mind and has hinted us that we haven't explored the rest of this floor. Perhaps we should check that out before we head down to a further level in case there's creepy crawlies behind us.
Wizard man, yeah, you are speaking sense.
I'm not ready for another slime.
You handled the last one pretty well. Don't worry about it, Dubsy. You got this.
I almost died. Again.
No. Don't say that. You had him. He was on the verge.
There are rooms and doors still in this level that we have not explored.
Let us go search the nearest one of those rooms then before we explore further down.
Gentlemen, I'm in agreement. Normally I'm gung-ho to try new things, but maybe we should have a look around here some more.
Everyone bails on Kraga. Make your choice, buddy. See ya.
Kraga. I stare.
Longingly down the stairwell.
Longingly down the stairs.
Sigh. All right. If memory serves me, gentlemen, if you head back into the Big Smash library, there are a set of double doors to your north that we had yet to explore.
What is that to our south?
That is a body that caused a whole Drogo ghost kerfuffle thanks to Tassie picking up, moving, and dumping bodies for funsies.
Yes, I do remember that. Never mind. This is where we ran for our lives, because
Yes.
we almost died.
It was the first time, won't be the last, I'm sure.
All I can think of is, remember, I was dragged through the thing and a drow came and attacked you. Until next time.
There you go. I mean, if you guys want to start paying Jargon Whitmore, the little gnome bard that was NPC'd earlier, the guy's doing your biography and research and stuff. You just follow along and he's your one cast wonder, but I'm sure you'd rather have players than me just mouthing off all the time. Saving your butts. All right. Double doors to the north. I see Dubsy putting a perception in the tower while hugging the door with his mini, as well as Elric. Gentlemen, you and you, either of you, seem or comprehend any trap. Double down. I love it.
We will check.
Well,
Elric will check if it's locked.
Well, it looks like they're going up through the double doors in the north there. Let's get up there, Cogs.
How do you check if it's not locked? Do you turn the knob? Give it a good wiggle?
I'm assuming
Sorry.
it's just a latch system, so you just kind of like lift it up slightly and you go, does it go forward? Does it go back?
Gentlemen, step aside. I'll show you how to check if the door is locked or not.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
Just give it a good boot.
Dwarven stealth, here we go.
Corey would have got along famously with the early days of Age of Ashes podcast now, wouldn't he? All right. Boot. Right? Let the boys in. Yes. Let the heavies through.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Me and Cogno will
Alright.
walk up the hallway, shoulder to shoulder,
There you go.
weapons drawn, ready for anything. We're experienced in this dungeon at this point.
There
The
you go.
Abomination bolts.
Soft light illuminates several display cases in this vast room. Just gonna pull it on the map here. Along the curved north wall stands a hideous, towering figure of a woman. The form is composed of hundreds of portions of stitched together flesh from a variety of different creatures and draped in tattered, filthy sheets. The stench of rot from statue fills the large room. And beside said statue, probably doing something nefarious, stands a feminine, ghoulish figure who turns and without much, shall we say, having a look over you at a glance, knowing that you're not her ghoulish menus. And now all I've got is a female Skeletor voice in my head. Thanks so much for that, guys. You fools!
Yes.
Lay down all your gear and your lives for the canker. Join.
Hey, man.
No making the villain laugh during her monologue, please. Where was I? She pulls out her script to the back pocket. So, it's Meryl Streep under a whole bunch of makeup. Ah, here it is. Yes, canker, right. Where were we? Steven? Yes? Am I cute? Okay. You guys come in. Can you guys come in? Can you come in again? I'm not feeling it, right? You guys Scooby-Doo and like do what she says. You guys like step out and come back in. Right! Aha, you fools!
Now,
lay down your gear and your lives for the canker. Become a ghoul. Anyway, she demands that you guys give up your stuff and your lives and become ghouls or ghoulish minions. She literally wants you guys to get bitten and wait politely in an adjacent room for the ghoulish fever that takes a couple days to, overtake you and join her ranks, all for the glory of the canker. What do you do?
Cogs, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
it's time to take over the world.
Let's smash this goon.
Let's do it.
You guys don't comply. She flies into a rage. And I like it when the module reminds you of the little details. Because she was making demands, it asks me to roll intimidation skill and use that as her initiative. So, you guys going to burst forth, weapons drawn, post haste? Yes. Can I have some
Initiative?
perception initiatives as you perceived her monologue, right? All right. What do we got? Elric, what'd you get?
Elric has a 21.
Cogno?
12.
Oh, we'll see you at the bottom. Tubbsy.
25.
Okay, Kraga.
17.
All right. With a 33 intimidation. We feel, I won't say like you feel like giving up your lives to the canker or whatever, but you definitely feel like this person is powerful enough to take you all on, like she is her very own party killer. 1 against 4, and the odds might even, your gut tells you, because you're a little bit intimidated, just a wee bit, that the odds might favor her. And as an opening move, I'm going to cast a spell on you. Not the usual spell that Meryl Streep casts on all audience members in all of her movies, because she is a national treasure. What do we got? Let's let's come right down. Ooh. 1 creature. Nope, don't want that. You know what? I think it would be fun, since you guys are all lined up in a row, to do something, a bit of a line effect. Yes. She mutters an incantation and uses a spell that bursts her voice through sonic sound. Fools! Until next time, He-Man. Man, it echoes through. And she casts Sonic Burst at you. But
Is she
not...
supposed to be visible?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here by my statue. So right on the edge of a 30-foot range, which is the front of you guys, she does a 10-foot burst, which is going to encompass the first two dudes in area of effect, as it were. So the burst happens, let's say, in front of Cognual, and bursts in 10 feet in every direction, even towards her and around, and cones down the hallway at you guys. So, I need a fortitude save from both Cognual and Kraga, please.
$25 for Cognual.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
22.
Okay. $22 is what you needed, gentlemen. You both save for possible half damage. But hey, that's better than nothing. So, with me doing a sound burst and smacking you guys with damage, I will say half. And my damage. Nope. 2d10 Sonic in half. 7 points, which means you take 3, and Kraga takes 0. Ooh. Why is that? Oh, he has temporary hit points. Was
Yeah,
you were
when I
raging
roll
before.
initiative now, I have an ability called Quick Tempered that makes it I can freely enter my fury state, my rage state.
Oh, nice. So you have buffer hit points right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know why I'm still wounded from before. I thought I got healed.
No, we literally just finished this fight. You guys searched the room. No one said anything about healing. No one mentioned their hit points. We wandered off. That's on you guys. Tell you what, Elric, there is the proverbial 5-minute wander. Because spells he would burn on you then, he will not have in his head now. So it doesn't make any difference to the combat or myself.
Right.
Elric, do you have anything you could juice these guys before we proverbially had started? That's fine. Kraga is at half his hit points, so he's a little worried.
Yes. So we did heal, but Kraga was not here.
Oh, that's right.
That is why
That's
Kraga's not
right.
here.
That's why Kraga's not healed, because we just right. Tassie was here, we finished, and you weren't here, so you come back as is.
Yeah, time is strange in this place. We
It's
blip out
fine.
in and out sometimes.
Now, that being said, we did do the heal. In the time it takes you with Kraga to move through the rooms, I will still offer a retcon heal if you guys are willing to cast spells or drink potions.
I have a potion I can drink.
Sure.
No. I have... There it is. I was just seeing which heal is best, which is...
He's got like 32 wounds, so whatever you got that's chock-a-block, if you target Kraga and heal away, we'll retcon that. That's no problem.
Here you go, Kraga. 25. How does that feel? Oh, I feel my life force coming back to me.
Do you remember the bit with the doors? And he comes up and he's patting you on the butt cheek. Hey, man. Because I'm that tall. Maybe a thigh. I'll be kind. Won't be rude.
Yeah.
You do you in the doors. And he's like, Nethys, heal this moron because I need him to open all the doors.
Please cure my meat shield.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good way to put it. I need him to stand alone before the power of, yeah. All right. So, Soundburst, and that is our named. Oh, I almost forgot. Because I can't use crit cards unless I prove I have a name, right? So, kneel before Skeletor. Kneel before Thorax. No? What? No one saw Community? The show was a great show.
It is a great show.
Nakazarin. Kneel before Nakazarin. Lay down your lives, your gear, and I've gone over this. Take 3s.
Freaky Nicky.
Sure. Anyway, another boss fight. Cards are on the table, gentlemen. Watch out for those nat 20s and nat 1s. And yes, I will reset your hero points. Gentlemen, you all have 1. Not 0, not 2. No favors. Just 1 each. Walking from one boss fight into another. How cool is that? It's just the random way that you guys had done the rooms. You would have supposed to do one boss fight, continue in that sort of arc of rooms, do a couple small stuff, maybe retreat, come north. Oh, another boss fight, a couple other rooms. But you guys kind of ping-ponged around, and every time you left the dungeon, decided to kind of come not back where you left off exactly, because the ghosts range, and yeah, it kind of lined up all the boss fights to the end, which is kind of neat, really. Not good for your health, though. So, next in line, as the battle joins in earnest, and we start some serious battle music here. Ta-da. We go to Dubsy in the back.
Aha, a spellcaster. Bomb rush him. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gets me into the room halfway to her.
Okay.
10, 15. I'll go all the way. 20,
Okay.
25. Past her to the northwest, hopefully setting up a flank.
Okay.
And then
So-
I'll try to stab her.
Okay. While he's swishing away, double doors, ladies and gentlemen. A 10-foot wide hall that goes 10 feet in before opening another 10 feet either side, making a 30-foot wide room, traveling along the walls left and right another 10 feet, and then opening up another 10 feet, making a 50-foot wide room, moving another 10 feet past these weird cases, opening up another 10 foot, making a 70-foot wide room, but only moving 10 feet beyond that before closing back 10 feet and then doing this big arc in the back room. The whole room, if you take the cases in like robot eyes, looks like some kind of weird 80s robot head. Center of the back wall is a meat statue, and Dubsy goes running up there, hopefully that nothing has reactive strike, as they call it these days. How'd you do, Dubs?
I got a 17 on the dice for 28 for a hit.
Nice. Running by and doing the anime thing where you run by with your sword out and you hit the big slash. There's a pause, and then blood sprays in a thin line. And got her.
For 7 damage.
And the wound closes almost immediately. Oh well. How much movement did you use? Do you have any actions left?
Nope. I used 2 move actions and an attack.
Okay. Hopefully these guys are smart enough to kitty corner down to the right to set up your flank. We shall see. Elric Markov. I have a question for Elric Markov. You are a cleric, yes?
Yes.
And your archetype is rogue, yes?
Yes.
And because you worship or venerate Nethys, the god of magic, does that allow you to cast arcane spells or have some kind of little bonus cantrips or anything?
Specifically from her given spells. Yes, that is how we cast Force Barrage.
Okay. So
I
I'm
cannot learn
curious.
more.
Oh, that's it. Okay. I'm just curious if you could actually learn the Ghost Touch weapon spell and solve all our problems. We'll have to look into that.
Rules is written, no.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty. Right. So, Elric man, who is a he? No relation?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. That's exactly. Boone fed the jokes, but thank you. Hey, man, you guys started this. You have to suffer it for the entire encounter.
Elric will use a move action.
Okay. Come in the room past Kraga, drift to the right. Hey, that looks like hiding. Let's not get in the habits of your other halfling in your other show.
It's a ranged character.
Sorry, combat cover. Right. Combat cover. That's what we call it, yeah.
Don't be trying to meld my characters together. And look, Elric's about to do something nice. Elric will target Cognul.
Okay.
And he will use Rousing Splash and give Cognul 6 temporary hit points.
Oh, sweet.
Which now Elric cannot use Rousing Splash on Cognul for the next 10 minutes. I want to just keep re-upping it. And that is 2 actions to cast Rousing Splash, so that is it.
All right, cool. The tactical buff and tactical caster, you and Troy always impress with your forethought. Which brings us to Kraga Silvertusk.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to smash. And I use a raging sudden charge.
Okay.
Which is I use 2 actions to quickly advance on my enemies and attack in the. I'm able to stride twice. Also, one of my other abilities I gained at level 3 was Furious Footballs, which gives me a speed boost. I go 10 feet further while I'm in rage, like to my speed.
Okay. Do you want to move past flanking position?
No, I'm going to stay right where I am there flanking.
Okay. She's off guard. Have at it.
$29. I didn't have her targeted.
That's okay. I just drag over the number afterwards, and
There
voila!
we are.
Look what we got.
I hit her with a crit.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think it activated crit, even though it said that.
Okay. Go again. Just do damage a second time. There you go. For a total of 28 points. Yeah, there you go.
And then I think I still have an action because I used sudden charge, so I can attack again.
Okay.
I just want to make sure. Keep forgetting what tab to go to. Yeah. All right. So I got another attack, and I swing again for 24 for a hit. Almost another crit. That would have been crazy. Come on. All right. 13 damage. That's good.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right. So, question for you. 2 actions, sudden strike, allows you a double move and a strike, and then your third action, you did a swing at penalty. Is that what happened? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The reason I'm asking is your final swing. Where is it here? Looked like +6, and the first one was +11. Okay, no, I see it. All right. I wasn't looking to be stingy. I thought it was ripping you off. I was like, wait a minute. That could have been a crit.
Yeah, no, I
Wasn't
thought
supposed
there
to
was
be
something
higher,
strange
yeah.
there too, but yeah, no, it's all
No, it's
copacetic.
because you don't have an agile weapon, so it's another 5 off for your second attack. So you're okay.
Yeah.
A good opening round from Kraga and supporting
Yeah, I'd
cast.
sudden charge in and like jam my maul like straight out with like the top of the hammer to hit her in the gut, and then bring it back and smash her again in the shoulder.
It's pretty cool when the bad guy stands out in the open, middle of the room, at the back center, so not dead center, but goes blah and just stands there 40 feet away. It's like, okay, let's go. Cognul. Adamantium Bender. What do you got for us?
Well, gentlemen, it's time to party.
All right.
I can move as one action, correct?
Yep. Straight up to your movement, which is like what, 25, 30?
Yeah, 30, but I don't want to go. I just want to go here.
Okay, so
And then I want to
So you're
Past the
sorry.
divine line.
You're like moving 5 foot in and 5 foot over.
Something like that.
Okay, sorry. Here doesn't go well
Yep.
for a pod, right? So I'm
Yep.
just trying
No.
to
Yeah.
give a
Sorry.
visual.
I'm old,
Yeah.
you know.
I know. Okay.
Easy. You didn't have to agree. You hurt my one feeling. Holy. Then I would like to cast a Divine Lance.
All right.
Do you like create the divine lance out of like the stench waves
Absolutely,
coming
right
the
out of
heat?
right out of thin air. Since I have been practicing in my time off, when I've had a chance to meditate, even though they are few and far between, I draw my right hand back and I go, by the power of Toreg! Thrust my right hand forward.
He's doing the commie ball gesture for those who can't. Nice. Okay.
And cast a Divine Lance.
Okay.
All right. So,
Pretty stinky lance.
hey, you
Got him
didn't give
through
me enough
first level.
time you didn't give me enough time to bath. Okay? We talked about this already in the previous room.
Got a little excited about the bathroom, but you guys didn't really follow through with any buckets of water. So yeah, I'm on his
No.
side. All right. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So it should be this one. Oops. Maybe I only need one of those. Whoa.
Both hit anyway, so just do damage once, though, please.
Oh, come on.
I know. There you go.
So we got a hit, and with my 20, I think, is the first one, and a damage of 6.
There you go. The power of Torag chips away. Divine energies fly across the room.
How many
And
actions is divine lance?
So, yeah. Move, pose, cast, and done. Right? All right. Which brings us to Tassie, who's not here. Kenro, who's not here. And then staff-wielding undead, who may or may not have given her real name as Nakazaran. What's her next move? Well, I am going to do something really, really, really gross. Using my ability called Consume Masterpiece. Do you guys have reactive strike options? Attack of opportunity on your character?
Unfortunately, not I.
Because this is a manipulate action, I must be adjacent to the rotting statue. She rips off a hunk of flesh from the meat statue and gulls it down with incredible speed, regaining 3d6 hit points and becomes quickened 1 for a round. Yes. So my opening move, I don't even have to spend because I get quickened right away, and that one thing, yeah. So, 3d6. 7 points of healing to myself. Isn't that nice? Quickened 1. And then, nope. You know what? As long as I'm adjacent, as long as I'm doing this, I could do this all day long. Do I eat more cake and get more hit points and waste my turn? Or do I attack you guys back? That is... Well, here's something interesting. And I do know the difference between somebody who just ate my fortification spell and somebody who looks rather feeble. After gulping down food, she whirls on poor, innocent, backstabbing Dubsy, and with claws tries to rake you, sir, and hits you critically with a 31 and does 2d6 plus 6 slashing damage twice for 28 points of damage, and I need a paralysis save because she is Ghoul. Any non-living, non-elf creature hit by Nagarin's attack must succeed a Fortitude DC save of 22 or become paralyzed. You remember this?
Not again.
Hello.
I got a 3 for 11. I might hero point that.
Yeah, okay.
I can do better. I can do better. Hey, 11 on the dice for 19. Almost.
Oh,
Hey, at least
sorry,
it's
dude.
not a crit.
Yeah, that's true. Would have been really bad earlier. All right. Unfortunately, Dubsy becomes paralyzed. Boop. You gain the paralyzed condition. Now, specifically, paralyzation with this particular creature. It can attempt a new save at the end of each of its turns, and the DC decreases by 1 on each save. So it was 22. When you save again, remind me that it's only going to be 21. But it has to be your turn. The end of your turn. Funny enough, you go next. Okay, so you get paralyzed. Sorry, or is it your next? Do we have to go through a full round despite your turn? Or does it actually help you right out of the gate? That would be interesting. Let's see. No, end of each of its turns. So, yeah, I guess you get it right away. Cool. But at the moment, you are technically paralyzed. And as much fun as I'd like to wail on you, I am in a bad position. So, I'm going to use my third action for my swift leap ability. She jumps up to half her speed like a ninja. This movement does not trigger reactions. It's very cool. He jumps at you like undead crazy do. Anyway, I have a 30-foot speed. I can jump 15 feet. So she does.
Does she do the Palpatine corkscrew jump?
Oh, no. It's way too showy. I'm only a low level. It must be much higher level. I will save a corkscrew leap for lower dungeon levels. How about that?
I like it, yeah. That move
Okay.
definitely deserves the respect of a high-powered enemy.
Thank you. 5, 10, 15. Jumping sort of diagonally, against back wall here. Well, I guess it's more like 10, but anyway, you get the idea. Can jump up to half her speed. Does not say anything about direction. I think I can get away with that. Let's see. Am I gonna knock the statue over? It's kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of jumping through a solid object, so I'll be nice. 5, 10, 15. I jump sideways and put myself at the case. That's fine. So, heal for me, hurt for you, paralyzed for friends, and a reposition so I am no longer flanky flat-footed, which drops my AC. So that's the big thing, really. I don't want to be flat-footed, it hurts. Dubsy, unfortunately you're paralyzed and can't do crap this turn. So I guess it does affect you, because it's the end of your turn. And your turn ends. Wait a minute, no, let's look at the paralyzed condition. Do you have options? Do you have insurance?
Let's see, you can't act except to recall knowledge and use actions that require only your mind.
There you go. You want 3?
2, and one of those will be Dubsy grumbling that he's paralyzed again
Okay.
in his head.
Well, you don't take penalties for, like, you can go with 3 react, like, unless you've got another mental, because there's no combat stacking, like, you don't take penalties on these. So if you want 3, yeah. Occult,
Sure.
please. Oh, sorry, religion. Religion and occult.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's the plus either way.
Hmm.
1 occult and 1 religion. the third religion. Oop, that was performance. Why did? Let's try that.
That's weird.
Here, try that.
Okay. I'm a ghoul because it paralyzed you, and I have all the standard thing. She's a occult caster. That sucks. But that means she's running off of her charisma. If you have any way of debuffing her charisma, that would hurt her spells and such. Consuming flesh is something they can do. Like they kill someone and then they start eating you to heal up for the next battle. Consuming Masterpiece, consuming this buffet statue of person while in combat, that's a new one. That's definitely a new one. But you've seen the results of 3d6 hit point damage. So got to keep her away from the statue if she can do that all day. You do not want to deal with Ghoul Fever, which happens possibly later. It really sucks as well. Swift Leaping, everybody has it, but not a lot of them used it. They were just, you guys, they were very quick, and they just kind of swarmed you guys. They didn't need to jump around. But you do remember that it is a classic Ghoul thing. And as a boss, spells. But what kind of, like maybe the Canker is granting spells in an occult oracle kind of way? Anyway. Now, you're no expert in arcane, so I'm not going to talk about spells specifically, but pretty much all I can give you with the roll-ish rolls that you had going there, sir. And now, may we attempt a 21, not 22 fortitude save.
Oh, 14.
Fail. I'm sorry, you're still paralyzed. Elric Markov. 1 down. 1 to go.
What do you mean 1 to go? What? There's 3 of us still.
Yeah, but they have very big fortitudes, you know. Well, I was trying to do something different. It's like, okay, the beefiest guy is fortitude. It's like, what if I cast a spell that needs a fortitude save, and if they do well, I'll leave them alone with the claws and the biting, and right, and you know, anyway, I'm just trying to do something different here.
So what are these things in front of me? Does it get half cover? What are these things?
These things are weird glass cases. 1 second. Cases. Oh, the glass cases were once like, it's like a museum case or a jewelry case. They displayed books, but they're cracked and smashed, and there doesn't seem to be any books in them. They have like a priceless book that you would like. So it's the proverbial chest high. So for someone at your height, you're good. You're like completely covered behind this thing. Though it's only wooden glass and rather rotted.
And unfortunately, I can barely see over it, so that also helps them. So let's move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They should no longer have...
I'd say you could still tip up and climb it. Like if you want to, you know, oomph up on it kind of thing and go, ha, and jump right, that's fine. Hey, I'm all for you getting closer, but I'm just saying, like, because it's your height, you know.
If it was just one in front of me, I would agree with you, but because half of their body is blocked by the other one,
okay.
As I screw myself.
Okay, so you're swinging around, right?
To do my Divine Lance. Target owned. Target the lovely Nakazarine.
There you go.
Where's my Divine Lance? There it is. Nethys, smite this. A 26 for a hit.
Yep.
With 8 damage.
Divine Lance for all your undead needs. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it gets the job done. One little lance at a time.
That is 2 action for Divine Lance, and Elric is done.
Okay. Braga, Silver Tusk. I love it when they run.
Mm-hmm. One of my abilities I forgot I meant to mention that I picked up at level 4 is called Dread Martial stance from my Martial dedication. And that makes a aura around me that
So what?
When I use this action to go in the stance, I attempt an intimidation check. The DC is usually an easy DC of your level, but the GM can assign a different DC based on the circumstances. And then if I succeed, the aura grants me and allies in the aura, which is like a 15-foot emanation, a +1 status bonus to damage rolls.
Martial dedication. I see +1 to saving throws against fear.
That's and then at level 4 I got Dread Martial stance. It was like a
it's the upgrade. Okay, so
yeah,
you radiate confidence, intimidation, and it makes your buddies feel a little bit more fearless, and they get +1 to a fear effect. And then you've upgraded this, and you get you and your allies on damage rolls.
This is only for like when I'm using the stance, and then when I'm not using the stance, it goes back to the what's it called? Will save.
You or your ally
against
fear
fear.
Critically hit with strike, that enemy is frightened. Okay. Your martial aura.
Because it costs an action to go into the stance.
Yeah, okay. Now, do stances cancel rage?
No. There's no concentration or anything like that. I can do it while I'm raged.
Okay. It says success, failure, and critical failure. So you need to actually roll to go into this?
I think so.
Because it says failure, you fail to enter the stance. Critical failure, you fail to enter the stance. So how do we get you into it? Putting on a grim face.
Attempt an intimidation check. So I think I got to roll intimidation.
Yeah, okay. I got you. DC is usually easy DC of your level. Okay. I got you. So, give me intimidation out in the open.
Oh, out in the open?
That's fine. Would you throw it in the tower?
Yeah.
25. You're gold.
All right.
Okay. So, you flex. Look intimidating. What is your... Well, you're always growling and charging and stuff. Like, if someone else taught you martial, like this is not classic barbarian stuff. This is martial, right? Like a martial weapon kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So is it like a cool flurry, like a Jedi weaving his lightsaber? Is it something more disciplined? Or is it just...
It's a more like disciplined, subtle... Okay. Like you can't really tell what's different, but for some reason you just feel this energy of... that makes you more fierce.
Okay. Secret enemy power. Awesome. Okay.
A little
so you enter...
thing I picked up from my old mentor.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. You talking about the guy at the market?
No, long before that, when I was but a young one growing up in the wastelands.
And you've been trying to master it for years, and finally you've realized through fear and experience.
All the experience of fighting in this dungeon has opened my horizons to...
There you go. Okay.
So, one action to do that, and...
A wave of happy intimidation floods over you, Dubsy. And then you move forward. And then he takes a swing.
Takes a swing, hit.
Okay. I was going to say, before you do your damage, you could put a little +1 into your modifier at the bottom to cover it. That's fine. So, what'd you get?
11, 12 damage.
Okay. So, I will give her a bit more. Nicely done.
And that's a action to stance, move, and strike.
Okay. Cognool. Toes gripping the floor. Cracking footsteps as Kraga has become more powerful. As a fellow warrior, you sense this. And after his initial intimidating massive strike and opening this thing up with gore or whatever, he continues his assault. Now, undead they can feel pain, especially with positive energy, but they don't show the regular effects of fatigue. They're like robots, right? They don't nerve end. They'll move and latch and continue to fight fiercely despite wounds. However, the amount of damage that this carcass has taken is notable, and you may have a chance to finish her off right here and now. What do you do?
I'm going to move diagonally.
Okay.
Can I go 10 feet?
So your first diagonal is 5. Your second diagonal counts as 15.
Okay, which is fine.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast the Divine Lance.
Okay. Between the glass case and your friendly, I'm going to give her light cover. So just hit the L cover button at the bottom left of your screen there.
Okay.
Okay. And
Done.
have at me. Yep. Have at me.
All right, so again, we draw back our right hand, and by the power of Toreg, thrust my right hand forward, casting a Divine Lance.
Nice.
And if we click the button correctly, which does
By the power of Fantasy Grounds and Tor, sponsored by
Yes,
Tor.
helps if we hit the right button. Oh, and we got 2 of them again.
You need a power. It's like, you're allowed a new failed attempt and blah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
The first one on the
Yes.
board is a 16, which is a miss.
Oh,
Do you want to use your hero point and use the second roll?
that's a really good idea. I like what you speak. I'm going to use my hero point and use the second roll. Please.
I'll allow it. Yep.
Excellent.
I was going to hint a little bit. I wasn't going to come out and say it, but yeah, you guys, if you like, you don't always have to wait for me to spoon feed you guys ideas.
That's
you
why
guys
we're a
see something-
team.
Go.
Gold team.
Let's
Yes.
go. We gotta
All right.
get this
All right.
old
So go
haggard
damage.
zombie.
Damage for 7.
7 points. Not bad, but not
I'm
enough.
picturing her like monologuing while she's getting hit.
close,
You fools think you have a chance.
but so
Right.
far away.
Yeah, he just interrupts her monologue like mid-rant, blows her shoulder apart.
Yeah, literally.
Damn it!
In the middle of saying, you'll hear
Yeah.
us, by the power of Torag.
Sorry about your luck, lady.
Nice. All right, bringing us around to round 3, and it's her turn. I am going to run around Praga to my statue. I'm going to eat my statue again and heal up because 15 points. Because unfortunately, Corey's left the room, which is good. 1 hit point difference. If you'd done 8, she would have flew apart into massive gore, and the day would have
Oh
been 1.
my god.
With 1 hit point, she retreats to her statue, gobbles a bunch of it down, and then with a single strike left, desperately, with little choice and a whole bunch of hope, I'm either going to try to use my magical staff or cast a spell or just try to paralyze you with an attack.
No whammies,
Problem-
no whammies, no whammies.
The problem is all my spells are a couple actions long and I've already used 2. But here's the thing. I move is an action. I consume is a second action. And when I consume, I am quickened and I gain an action, which means I do
Oh,
have
right.
2 actions left.
Oh, yes. I
Oh,
totally
yeah.
forgot.
Oh, yes. And there's nothing that says hurt you and help me by casting Vampiric Touch. Now, I could cast Harm, and you get a fort save, and it just hurts you, and then you take my head off. But if I can weaken you while strengthening my hit point base, well, I mean, there's no contest. Can I have a Fortitude save? As she
Absolutely.
runs around you, gulps down food, and then jabs her fingertips into your abdomen. And necromantic power flows into you and then starts drawing into you. Kraga Silvertusk fails
Hero
his
point.
saving throw. Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Come
We
on.
we lose more boss fights this way. Oh, no.
30. All right.
You gotta love the tension, though, eh? Eh?
Oh, yeah.
So
Of
she
course.
starts drawing this power out of you, and you feel the hit point flow change, and then you clench your abdomen muscles, breaking off her fingertips.
I enter my stance even harder.
Yeah, those are my hit points. You get none. And the magic is canceled, and you resist. And I'm out of actions. As I stand before you, and the mighty Dubsy. The mighty Dubsy can only use mental actions at this time before attempting a saving throw again. Hey, Dubsy, saving throw's only 20 this time instead of 21 or 22. Anything you want to do with your brain? Nope. Okay. Dubsy goes for the fortitude save. He's pressing buttons. He gets a 15, and unfortunately, he is still paralyzed. Why, he can't even speak at this time, which brings us to Elric Markov.
Wah, wah, wah.
God, what's wrong with Dubsy? Can't figure it out.
Is this your first ghoul? Is this your first ghoul friend?
That was good.
Well, she's not your friend, so guess not. All right, man. What do you got?
More divine lances.
If it's not
Because-
broke, don't fix it, right? Pew,
We
pew, pew, pew,
didn't
pew.
Rest.
You're slowing her down. Like, she's reacting instead of acting between his onslaught of his massive maul and you guys just, like, pew-pewing with your lances from either side.
With an 18, that is a miss.
See, that's because you didn't ask Nethys. Do you have a hero point?
I do, but she has scary spells.
I'm just saying.
Sure, why not?
I'm sure Tassie will be here next week. Clean up your mess. Hey!
A 22 for
Look at that. Look at that, eh? There you go. The power of Nethys compels you.
for 11 damage, almost max.
Oh, and again, she's greatly weakened. Within a stone's throw. I'm not saying she's got one hit point, but pretty low. She's critically wounded thanks to Elric. And of course, whenever you do really, really well, do you notice who's not in the room seeing this? Who always gets poofed away? Kenro, your best frenemy. Damn it.
I feel like he's just stealing my powers when he's here. We're sharing the speed force when he shows up.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And
so
then we will cast shield.
I pull shield out of the case. I hope this shield is magical. All right. Kraga Silvertusk. Long has Spiegler waited to smash things, and he's so
Kill it,
happy
kill
he's
it,
here
kill
tonight. He's doing so well tonight.
Tonight's not your night, you old bag of bones. And I smash her, well, attempt to smash her again
Okay,
with a 28 for a hit.
that hits. Have a feeling. I'm going to ask you to describe your. Yep.
And I come from the side, swing through her torso, and her entire torso basically just flies away, and her arms and head and everything just crumble to the floor.
Oh, nasty. And her staff made of wood and bone clatters and still sort of glows with an eerie light. And we will.
As she
What?
crumples to the floor,
Yeah.
Cognol breaks into a dwarven jig.
Huzzah! I don't like undead. And we will see you all next time.